Good afternoon. This is Susie Selena Saldana with Tea Time. I just wanted to take a few minutes to update you. We did an update on Corpus Christi CCAS as far as salaries were concerned. But let me give an update to my friends and those people that are teachers. Uh, Let me tell you what's going on. At CCS, the teachers were given a 5% raise plus a stipend that goes all the way up to 8%, depending on the years of experience that people have had. So it was a pretty good raise. The board voted on it, and that's passed. The teachers' salaries are set for the year. What is not set is the auxiliary salaries. We're trying to get auxiliary more money. Teachers, once the board votes on it, those salaries cannot be changed, but auxiliary can, because they work under a different compass of hourly employees. So we're hoping to get that salary up a little bit to where there's more money going into the stipend, so at least they'd have a good Black Friday, Christmas coming up. We're hoping to get some more money for them. I do want to take the time to thank the people on the board because they were adamant about wanting to give all employees a pay raise. Now, some people get carried away. Tony wanted to put 2% more in each category, which is fantastic if you can afford it, because it would have added up to another $12 million. And where were you going to get that from? Except on children's, taking away children's programs, which we weren't willing to do, is sacrifice children because, like I've told you before, without students, there are no teachers. So we were very happy with the way teacher salaries turned out. Wish we could have done more, but you know, the money is divided in two pots, this year and next year. We wanted to make sure there was enough money to go this year and next year with money. So guess what? We're talking to the board members. We're going to go ahead and work with them to try to get it within the next few board meetings for them to bring back auxiliary salaries and for them to look at it. And auxiliary, for those of you that don't know, are people that work in the cafeteria, bus drivers, cafeteria workers, secretaries, paraprofessionals, maintenance grounds workers, central receiving, all those people that work out and do the hard labor. And their raises would not be as much combined as it would for teachers. So we're trying to get just a little bit extra for them. So I want to first of all tell my members and CCAS how much I appreciate it, because most of the work was done by you guys. You called board members, you got things started, and that's why things got done, because of your ability to contact people and do the things that needed to be done. Now, there were other races passed in West Doso. The teachers with experience got a 4% raise. The teachers with 1 to 5 got a 3%. The rest of auxiliary and the rest of the personnel got 3%. But they're going to get a bonus. I understand somewhere between $250 for some and $500 for everybody else. So we're going to take a look at that and let you know the exact numbers once we get them. So West Doso did really, really good with their deals. I've told people everybody got a different chunk of money, so everybody got a different thing going. But, you know, there are things that are going on in Corpus Christi that are fantastic. There are good things going on in our city, and some not so good. But I want to take this opportunity to thank Del Mar College, because they just voted to do their new Southside campus, and they kept it local. I've been asking them for that. They have done a stupendous job of doing that. They kept it local because it was the best bid. And also because the people that are in our community, that give back to our community, are always the people we should patronize. So I want to thank each and every one of those board of regents, because the vote was unanimous. So congratulations. I know that everybody gets a chance to go up there and do great things. You get a chance to bid, but the best person won. And I was extremely happy about it. I'm telling you that as things are going and we keep going through the schools, because we've been going all morning, and mind you, it's hot out there. We went all day today putting up bulletin boards, and we still have more to put up. So it's going to be keep on going, okay? We're going to keep on doing what we need to do. We're going to keep on fighting for employees. Our city has been doing some other things with our new city manager, most of which I'd say were good, because they've done some fantastic things. Unfortunately, because I went to Del Mar today, I wasn't able to go to city council, but I'll keep you updated on what's going on. There's some terrific things going on. We've got Sheriff Hooper that's going to be on El Poder tomorrow at 4 o'clock. He's going to be there. I'm telling you, it's going to be nice to hear from him. But like I told everybody, if you guys have declared to run for office, this is the time to contact us in El Poder. The number is 361-779-0939. We'll be happy to give you the opportunity to talk to people on our program to see what you're going to bring. Prefer not to talk about your opponent. I prefer to talk about what you're going to bring. Talking about your opponent and the other side, that's tea time. That's us. We look at what's real and what's not, what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. So we'll keep those things in mind. I want to make sure that everybody understands that our new logo works perfectly for us because it says CCOS. We work for the cause, not the applause. And that is something that's going on really, really good. But as far as grassroots consultants are concerned, boy, are things getting heated up for the 2020 election. I know that Senator Hinojosa is going to be running. I know that our wonderful Todd Hunter is going to be running. I've got Henry Santana that seems to be wanting to run. I know Mark Gonzalez is going to be running. We've got some Supreme Court justices that are going to be running. Both of them are Lopez. One has a middle name, one doesn't. But we're going to be looking at people on the school board that are running. This person behind me, Jaime Arredondo, I think it's one of the best school board members that we've gotten lately. I'm telling you, he's really good. He really studies the facts. He looks at the whole picture before he makes a decision. And we're very, very happy to have him on board. I guarantee you that I'm hoping that CCOS and all its members will come out in full support for Jaime Arredondo. And I'm asking all the people at Moody. You know, Jaime did something. He was scheduled to be on my program, but something came up at Moody, and he went ahead and went to Moody. Went to Moody because that's near and dear to his heart. So we have to thank the people that do work for the community. And Jaime Arredondo is one of them. We're very proud of him. We're very strong with him. There are other people that are going to be running on the school board. We're going to have Marty Bell running for school board, again, for re-election. We're going to have Alice Upshaw Hawkins running for re-election. Now, can I say we're going to support them? I personally, my vote with CCOS would not be for Alice Hawkins. And you say, why, Susie? Why would it not be with Alice Hawkins? Because Alice Hawkins has taken a position of helping the person that helped her get elected, which is Nancy Vera, and really not thinking about the overall of what's best for the district. That's my opinion. So I'm very much not very happy with her. Wish I could do something about Tony Diaz, but hey, honey, he's already been elected. He's there for the next 4 years. And if you watch TV and you watch him on the meetings, you can tell what's wrong with him. And something is very, very wrong with him. Let me tell you, I want to make sure that we get people elected to that board that represent not only their constituents, but the whole city of CCISD, the whole gamma. At the board meeting, I was criticized by the other organizations because I wouldn't ask for them to take the money away from the principals and give it to auxiliary. And I didn't think I needed to. Because based on the interest that the district gets, they can certainly take some of that interest that they get and put it into upping the salaries and the stipend for auxiliary employees. It's not right that you say you've got a piece of the pie and I want your piece to go over here. Just like my understanding was, and again my opinion, that you want to take it away from auxiliary to give to teachers. That's the other organizations. That's not us. We want everybody to get a piece of the pie. And we were happy with what happened yesterday. I want to tell you that as far as we are concerned, I want to make sure that people understand that we're here for what's best for our community. What's best for our community is what's going on. What's best for our community is what's happening right now. I'm looking for people that are going to run. Who's going to run for judges? Very important that we look at that. City Council, all of them are up again. City Council they're all up again. Ben Molina's up again. Roland Barrera's up again. Greg Smith's up again. Joe is up again. Gil Hernandez is up again. We have Paulette Guajardo's up again. So we have every single city council person up again. And I tell you, I've looked at our city council and most of them have done a great job. I would have no problem in saying I'm supporting them. Of course, there's always Michael Hunter and I love him dearly. So I would always support him, not only because he does a great job, but because he is of such fine material and he really cares what's going on in the whole city, not just part of the city. I want to take this opportunity that I have to tell every one of you that are watching now and that are going to be watching after we close this video to really start thinking about the 2020 election. If you know somebody that's not registered to vote, call us at 779-0939 and we will send someone up there to register them to vote. That is the most important thing that can happen. I want everybody that's not registered to vote to vote. I want to make sure that you understand that these elections are critical. You know, every election people stand up there and say, this is the most important election in the world. Honey. This is the most important election in the world. You know why? Because we need somebody that's going to unite our country. Our country is so divided that I talk to people at HEB, I talk to people at the schools, I talk to people that are working, and they tell me, we're scared to go out. And we're not talking about these people being immigrants or coming in from El Salvador. We're talking about people that have been here and United States American citizens that have been here for generations. And the only difference between some and them is that their skin is brown like mine. Only difference. And yet they're scared to go out. That should not be happening. When I hear some people say, oh, I don't think that's true. I don't think people are scared. That's because, one, you're not brown. Two, you don't know why people are scared. And three, people are not going to target you. I got such a kick. I'm watching this comedian on television. And he says, if you see a car behind you with a light and you happen to be brown or black, watch out, put your hands on the wheel, don't stir. That doesn't happen here in Corpus Christi. It happens in other parts of the country. But we all have to be careful. Corpus Christi has the best set of police officers and the best chief of police that we've ever had in this city. They care about people. They do things for people. They want to help. And I appreciate everyone that's helped because people do come and help teachers. At the beginning of the school year, you have SOS. You have all the people picking up school supplies for children. You have all the people giving away backpacks and school supplies. Well, let me tell you what we here at CCOS are doing. On the Saturday, this coming Saturday, we're going to be collecting school supplies for children, but it's going to be used in a different tactic. You know how all these people go up and pick up backpacks and they pick up school supplies, and you have the beginning of school now and children have everything they need. But there are some children whose parents cannot afford to take them to pick up those backpacks, who are not able to take them to pick up their backpacks, or who don't care to take them. So during the month of September, that's what we find where the need is. And every piece of school supply that we're going to be picking up on Saturday, it's going to be here at 4855 South Alameda, Suite 202. Look for the green door. That's where we're going to be collecting school supplies. It's going to start at 10 o'clock in the morning. So we need you to come by and give, if you can, school supplies. If you had a fundraiser, if you gave away school supplies, I can tell you that you can bring whatever you have left over to us, and we will send out an email with Dr. Hernandez's help to all the teachers that need the help of having supplies for their children. And it will go directly to the students that really do not have school supplies. So I would love for any one of you that had school supplies left over, anyone that wants to contribute, bring crayons, bring tablets, look at the school supplies list. We're taking them from high school all the way over to elementary. And whatever you bring us will be distributed directly to teachers to give to students. And that's going to happen on Saturday, this Saturday, at 4855 South Alameda, Suite 202. Look for the green door. And that's where you're going to be able to find people that are collecting the school supplies. And we appreciate every one of you that does it. We appreciate SOS. We appreciate the police officers. We were lucky enough to get some backpacks from them and take them over to Cunningham at South Park. They were elated with it. So anyone that has anything left over from your drives on school supplies, or if you want to come and just contribute, we would appreciate it. Like I said, this is going to go directly to teachers to give to those students in need. And it's going to happen in September, because by then things have settled down and teachers know who have supplies and who don't have supplies and who are in need. So I invite all of you that are watching to please, whatever you can bring is appreciated. It'll be going directly to the students, and that's what we're all about ultimately. You hear about teacher races, you hear about things that are going on, but the most important thing we have are our young children. Trust me, that is the most important thing we have. And we need to help them get to where they're going to get. And by doing that, we need to do it by being able to provide for them. And those are in need. There's some children that are not in need. They don't need school supplies. They don't need other things. We're looking out for those that really honestly need it. And I want to take this opportunity to say hi to Jason over at the old steakhouse. He was a waiter a little while ago, and I don't think I've ever had so much fun in having a meal with someone with as much charisma as he has. He was certainly lively, funny, and made the meal enjoyable. So if you're going to the old steakhouse, ask for Jason. He's certainly the best waiter I've seen in a very, very long time. And as we come to the end of this program, I want to again remind you, Saturday starts at 10 o'clock, 4855 South Alameda. Look for the green door. Any supplies you have left over, anything that you have left over, will go directly to the teachers to give away to their children. Thank you very much for listening. I had some other little trinkets to tell you about concerning last night's board meeting and the other organization. They kind of lost their cool there for a while. Nancy was very upset. Now, Nancy was very upset that her little stool that she steps on to talk to people and yell all she wants to wasn't there. They use that stool for children when they're going to say the pledge. And obviously somebody had put it away, and she was very, very upset. She was screaming at Channel 6 and Channel 3 because she wanted to be the only one that got interviewed. All I can say is more power to you, lady. All I want is the people in this community to know what's going on. I want to thank the people in this community for being as strong as they are. You know, you can say anything you want to, you can do anything you want to, you can manipulate Tony Diaz over here like a puppet, you can pull the strings for Alice Hawkins, but you can't control the whole board. And you know, I never really know when Marty Bell is concerned. I really don't know where he is coming from. I know when it comes to the nitty gritty, he always has stuck with her. But I really can't tell you where things are going. I want to remind you, really remind you, that the best thing you can do for Corpus Christi is be careful with our children. They're out of the schools. Keep those school zones going and make sure that you're up and ready to take those children to school. Get up early, send them to school. We really appreciate you watching. This is Susie Luna Saldana with Tea Time. Join us later. Bye.